Assalamu alaikum dear students. This is your teacher Shagufta Faisal and we need to talk about climate today. Let's have a look. There is a difference between the weather and the climate, as I have declared you, as I have mentioned you before, that the weather refers to the condition of the atmosphere at a specific place, at a very specific or a special place over a very short period of time, like the way we daily used to see the weather condition, whether today will be rainy or a sunny or a cloudy. So weather differs day by day, right? Let's talk about the climate. The climate refers to the atmospheric condition of a particular place over a considerable period of time. Considerable means maybe 10 years, 25 years, because due to these climatic changes, the climate of each and every area of this planet Earth is going to be changed. So we can't say that this area is always hot or this area is always cool. So it can be changed after a long period of time. This is the difference between the weather and the climate. Weather day-to-day change, and the climate is a considerable period of time which need to be changed in between the 30 to 35 years. So the climate remains largely unchanged, right? But the weather may change from day to day, right, guys? Now let's have a look on the elements of climate. Climate is described by referring to its elements. There are 4 elements. We can distribute more elements, but the particular and the main elements are 4. The first one is the temperature. You know how much heat or coldness of this area, humidity, precipitation, pressure and winds. Few words are new for you, but I will explain it, then you will get to know that what are the meaning of these words. So let's have a look on each and every terminology or the element. The first one, as I told you, was the temperature. Temperature is the degree of hotness and the coldness of a place. What is the scale to measure the temperature? It is degree. So the temperature, as I told you, is the hotness and the darkness of a place. Alright guys, so the temperature is affected by the solar radiation. Of course, we cannot live without our sunlight. We cannot survive without sunlight. Sunlight gives us heat as well as energy. So temperature should be appropriate to live in a particular area, or else we need to take the precautions. So temperature is affected by the solar radiation reaching the Earth's surface. So we are having waves and rays of our sun. Amount of solar radiation is determined by the latitude, altitude and the distance from the sea. That in which area, in which latitude this area exists, as we have read in the chapter geography and in maps. So these things occurs. These things are calculated in this area, that in which altitude or latitude of this area is. That's why we can differentiate between the temperature of that particular area and how much far is that area from the sea. Right guys? Okay, I hope you got it. Let's go forward to the humidity. Humidity. You must have listened this word in your daily life routine. Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. There is very small little water vapors in the air. You must have witnessed small dunes early in the morning on your plants, on your lawn. These are the water vapors which exist in the air. So humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. It is invisible. You can feel it, but you cannot see it. Humidity can be feel or can be measured, and humidity indicates the probability of precipitation, that how much foggy this environment is or how much dew drops are in this environment we are having, right? Okay, let's go forward. Precipitation. Look at the spelling. Precipitation. Precipitation is water falling from the atmosphere onto the Earth's surface. You know, it is not necessary that precipitation exists in a form of a rain. It can be like snow or a hail, that ice cubes which sometimes we see in form of rain. So form of precipitation depends on the temperature of a place where it falls. Right, guys? Let's go forward. So the last thing was the pressure and the winds. Air pressure is the force caused by the weight. Air pressure is the force. Yes, it is a force caused by the weight of air. How much weight of air exists in the air, in the surface, on the earth's surface, right? The low pressure occurs when altitude is higher, as you can see in the picture. High pressure occurs when the altitude is lower. Low pressure, altitude is higher. High pressure occurs when altitude is lower. Right? You can see the picture again. You can zoom the picture, then you will get the idea. So what is wind? Wind is the movement of air. Movement of air is called wind. Okay, guys. Now it's your turn. What are the factors which affect climate? We have talked about it briefly. What are the factors which affect climate? You need to match all these. You need to match all these three. I won't describe it again. You need to be focused. If there is something missing, then you can hear my lecture again. And then you need to do this on your exercise book. Right, guys? You need to do this on your exercise book. This is your classwork. This is your classwork, not an homework. This is your classwork. I will mention the homework in your Facebook page. Right, guys? I hope you have got the idea regarding the climate and how does it affect. Thank you, guys.